So, SD Entertainment, you said you've been going to the different markets.
Yeah,
for
well,
many years.
I have personally as a director and a producer, but SD Entertainment have been going to the Orient. SD Entertainment was created by Jonathan Dern and myself
Right.
in 2000, and we've been in operation since then. We do traditional animation and computer-generated animation. We used to call 3D. Now 3D is with the glasses.
Right.
We also do that.
Okay.
We've done that. But before that, I was with Jonathan, the VPs of MGM Animation for
Right.
7 years, and before that, I was with Hanna-Barbera,
Right.
which are big companies. And Hanna-Barbera started going overseas to Taiwan, China, Korea.
Yes, I think Bill Dennis started that.
Exactly. And
With-
I've known Bill
Yeah,
for
with
many,
Phil,
many years.
with Phil Toons.
Exactly. Phil Cartoons.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And I was in charge of Phil Cartoons for 3 years when I was senior VP of production.
Right. In Manila.
No, I was at Hanna-Barbera.
Okay.
The senior VP of production of Hanna-Barbera. And then, but also, Bill Hanna had set up a company in Taiwan called Wong Film. And at the time, they owned the part owner with James Wong. So, the experience of going overseas was something that happened quite a while ago,
Right.
for production. I don't know about co-production yet. But personally, SD does a lot of work in Taiwan and China
3D as well as 2D.
as to that.
And is the nature of the work, is it outsourcing or is it co-production?
Outsourcing. At the
Outsourcing.
moment.
So,
All the production is done overseas. We do all the creative, all the pre-production and the post-production in the US.
yes. But as we see now that increasingly studios especially in India, are more interested in getting into co-production deals where they share the upside on the intellectual property.
That's right.
Have you worked on co-productions of that nature?
No, we haven't.
You don't look
Well, we might.
forward to?
It depends. It depends on the project. It depends if it makes sense.
Right.
It's not just to do a co-production, to do a
Right.
project. You've got to be able to have a good project, and you know that it's going to be sold and distributed properly with all the additional licensing, merchandising. That it made financial sense. I've seen a lot of co-production that were done as co-production, but the project doesn't go anywhere.
Right.
So we're not interested in that.
And are you
So
also
we're very careful about it.
are you also distributing
Yes.
content that you're acquiring from different
Yes, we are.
markets?
In fact, my
Feature
partner,
or TV or both?
everything. My partner and myself had set up years ago, 4 years ago, a digital distribution system through digital projectors in cinemas, and we started as Saturday morning, Sunday morning matinees and events during the summer. That has grown, and the company was bought out by a company called Cinedigm. Cinedigm is the installed digital projector, the largest company, and my partner Jonathan, is a president and runs Cinedigm under they distribute not only animation, live action, they shoot 3D and 4D. They're in the forefront, and you'll have to ask him for the details, but we do distribution.
You do distribution as well. Have you looked at India? I mean, are you in sync with what's happening on the Indian animation scene, and what
Very much so.
kind of Indian animation trends have impressed you?
Very, very much so. We know all of the animation studios in India. We know DreamWorks, Disney, all the companies that do animation and co-production, but mainly outsourcing animation in India. We haven't approached Indian studios yet because we've been we're very loyal to our studios in Taiwan. We've done business with them for so many years. They've been good partners. And until we reach a point where we have so much work that we have to go somewhere else, this is the time that we'll seriously take a look at what's happening. in India.
And so what's your main focus at Annecy, if I may ask, in terms of...
Well, I'm always looking at new projects,
Uh-huh.
who's doing what, the different styles, and possibility to actually look at projects that we can distribute as well.
And have you brought some properties here that...
No.
No, you're looking at acquiring.
Exactly.
I guess. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.